Can you give without having? That's the question. Hi guys, it's Siwa Yuntalan and welcome to MIB, Motivate, Inspire, and Believe. So I make motivational videos every day and I hope that it could motivate you throughout your day. Um, Today we'll be talking about giving. Not just giving money or physical things, but giving yourself, giving love. It's 2:30 in the morning, and I had a very rough day. Everything's going wrong. I'm having pressure from different sides. Uh, it's a very very rough day. Ako pag ganitong araw, parang gusto ko na lang mag-shutdown minsan, no. I took a nap around 7 p.m. and then my wife and daughter is waking me up around 12 midnight and they are asking me to eat dinner. That's when I knew that I'm depressed or I'm feeling down kasi I'm sleeping a lot. Ganun ako kapag nalulungkot ako or meron akong dinadalang problema na parang nag-sleep. Anyway, so but iba sana yung topic ko for the MIB, but ito yung parang na-feel ko na appropriate sa kanya yan kasi sabi ko mag-MIB pa ba ako. I feel so down na sabi ng wife ko, hindi, gawin mo yan, ministry mo yan. Kaya ito yung naging topic ko. How can you give if we ourselves does not have much, or we ourselves are lacking? So I would like to share to you two stories. Number one is a story about a farmer and a pastor. They were talking and gusto malaman ng pastor kung isa-support ng farmer yung ministry o yung work of God. So sabi ng pastor dun sa farmer, if you have 2 farms, would you give one to the Lord? Sabi nung farmer, of course, I would give the other farm to the Lord. And then next na tanong ng pastor dun sa farmer, how about if you have 2 million pesos, would you give 1 million to the Lord? And then of course sabi ng farmer, I would love to have that kind of money and give half of it to the Lord. Okay? And then next na tanong is, what if you have 2 pigs? Would you give one to the Lord or would you give one to the church? Biglang napag-isip yung farmer, no? Sabi niya, that's not fair. Alam mo na meron akong 2 baboy eh. That's it eh. Pag nagdarasal tayo, humihingi tayo ng ganito, ganyan. And then sometimes we pledge na kapag binigay mo sa akin to, ibibigay ko ganito rin sa'yo. But the thing about it, pag nasa atin na parang wala na lahat, yung spirit of giving parang iba na. And isa yung challenge sa atin, no, na hindi ko sinasabi magbigay kayo sa simbahan. Kung hindi kayo naniniwala sa pagbibigay sa simbahan, okay lang. Kaya lang there are a lot of people that needs you. Hindi lang basta church, the poor, people in your community, your family, and when you give to them, I believe that you're also giving to God. Especially the poor, especially widows, orphans, yung mga tao sa kalye. Hindi ko sinasabing magpa-take advantage kayo, no? Pero when you give to them, you're giving to the Lord. Another story is about um, a pastor is appealing to his congregation, and then sabi niya, bring your offering in front. So maraming tao doon sa congregation, and they bring all kinds of offerings. May mga sobre, may mga in-kind, may mga extravagant offerings, may mga jewelries. Okay, and then may isang bata na nakasaklay. Dahan-dahan siyang lumalakad papunta dun sa front. She's limping. It's a little girl. And then dahan-dahan, nung malapit na siya, nung nandun na siya dun sa front, hinubad niya yung singsing niya. And then she offered her ring. Nakita ng pastor to, no? So after the service, in-approach niya yung batang babae. Sabi niya, I appreciate what you did. I think it's noble, things like that. But for what the church needs, we already had an overflow. So merong puso tong pastor na to, no? And then sabi niya, we already have an overflow, may excess na tayong pera. So I'm returning you your ring. Sinoli niya yung singsing. Alam mo, sabi ng batang babae sa kanya, why are you returning that ring to me? I didn't give that to you. So again, when you give to church, when you give to the poor, when you give to those type of people, you're not just giving it to them, you're giving it to God. Sabi mismo ni Jesus, for what you did to the least of your brethren is what you're doing to me. Ano man ang iyong ginagawa sa iyong kapatid, ay siya ring ginagawa mo sa akin. So let's have a reading from the Gospel of Mark 12:42. Yung story about the widow. Okay? And a widow came and pulled out 2 small copper coins, which make a penny. And he called his disciples to him and said, truly I say to you, this widow has put in more than all those who are contributing to the offering box, for they all contributed out of their abundance, but she's out of her poverty, has put everything she had, all she had to live on. Yung iba nagbibigay based on their abundance. Ibig sabihin, kung ano yung sobra, ito daw widow na to, ito na lang yung meron siya. Kabuhayan niya na yung binigay niya. And that is giving. Bata pa lang tayo, sinasabi na sa atin na we are more blessed if we could give than to receive. I mean, it's more blessed to give than to receive. So, but ano yung ibibigay mo kapag wala ka na? I would suggest give yourself, give your love, because when you empty yourself, that's the time that God will fill you up. I'm down right now, guys. I really am. Feeling ko I'm running on fumes. Pagod na ako. A lot of problems in my business right now. And I know it will get better, but why am I still doing this MIB ministry? Because I know na kapag in-empty ko palalo ang sarili ko, that's the time that God will fill me up. And I know tomorrow is a beautiful day, and I will be better than yesterday. So that's it for our MIB, our late MIB for today. Let's have our MIB salute. High five muna tayo. Whatever you do, always be motivated by the things around you. Grab my hand. Wherever you go, always inspire others by the way you live. And then let's raise each other up. Always remember, believe. God bless you all, guys. I hope that we pray for each other. You'll see my progress. I'm telling you right now, I'm down, pero as the days goes by, nakita ko na to napanood ko na to, hindi naman ako pinapabayaan ng Diyos eh. Lagi siyang nandyan, lagi siyang ready na isupply yung kailangan ko. Hindi man financial ang kailangan ko, hindi man physical, kailangan ko ng emotional strength. I have lots of meetings tomorrow with different business partners, and I know it will get better. So that's it for me. God bless you all. I'll see you tomorrow.